Gamming's right way is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 25, Gamming's right way playing as Babe Ruth Road to the Show.
Babe Ruth, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? Next up for the Aviators, Babe Ruth. And two aboard now as the lead runner stops at second. Everything came together on that swing. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. This one is labeled. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, hustling for two. To second, but way too late. Safe there. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Top of the sixth, and now the DH, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
What a stop! From his knees, the throw. Wow, that is a heck of a play. I can't say enough about the effort on this play. He dove to keep the ball from getting past him and recognized he had to get a throw off quick. So he lets it loose from his knees and he gets the out. Babe Ruth, the next to hit. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Ripped, but it curls foul. Hard ground ball, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners with one out. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Now a pivotal at bat in this ball game. Digging in for the River Cats, Andrew Cachel.
The third baseman, Andrew Cachel.
Hit. That'll do it. And the River Cats walk it off. They win it 4-3. 4-3, our final score. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the Babe Ruth is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Babe Ruth. This one to right. And that's a foul ball. Murphy, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2020. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off to the right. Two outs, bases empty. Hit hard on a line. And that'll do it. Welcome back. On the hill here today, Babe Ruth.
Leading
With the
off
way
for
he's
the
been
River
dominating
Cats,
hitters
the
at this level,
shortstop,
I'd be surprised if he's not called up sooner rather than later. We're in the bottom of the first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Spasabe. Makes the catch, one down. Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, Grant McCray. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Hits in each of the last 6 games. 1 out and the base is empty. Lifted in the air to right center. Clark settles under this one. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Bryce
the first
Eldred.
baseman, Bryce Eldred.
That one pushed to the left and foul. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering too low. And that's ball 1. What a take with 2 strikes. Makes the catch. Inning over. Through an inning, no. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping to the plate for Sacramento, Dakota Jordan. Smoked to first, but caught. I'm not sure how he reacted that quickly to a ball hit that hard. Fantastic reflexes to make that catch. Jairo Pomares, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Great deception on the first pitch changeup. The arm action fooled the batter, and the pitcher stole a strike. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a grounder up the middle. Gloves it. 2 away.
Let's go.
Next up for the River Cats, Vaughn Brown. That one in there, and that is strike 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Down 0-2, swings through it.
0-2.
Hit hard for a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Here's the catcher, Logan Porter. It's ball 1.
Yeehaw! 1-1.
Hard hit, right side, takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We're at the end of 2. We're all tied, 0-0. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to first for the out. Here's the second baseman, Quinn McDaniel.
Yeehaw!
And that one fouled off. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the order here. Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, Spasabe, 0 for 1. Skies it to right field. Cortez on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they make short work of them there. End of 3, no score. Welcome back to Sacramento. We're in the top of the 4th inning. In the air, right field, well hit. It's pretty deep. Gone! Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they take the lead. It's 1-0. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. No time to think on that high and inside fastball. He kept the hands in and just let it rip. Hard to get to that pitch, but he hammered it.
For the
Back here in Sacramento, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Grant McCray. Fouled off. He was late. McCray measures 6'2", 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Popped up. Settles under it. 1 away. Bryce Eldridge will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. That misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
1 ball,
We're here
no
in the
strikes.
bottom of the 4th. Home team down by 1. And that drops in for a strike. Next one misses, and the count 2-1. That one missed. The way he's been pitching, they've got to feel grateful to see a 3-ball count right here. I'm sure he wants to attack and keep them at bay. Next pitch in for a strike.
Full count.
On the ground, Alexander. On to first. 2 outs already in the home 4th.
Now batting.
On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. And now, Dakota Jordan. And he has struggled this year. Pareda takes it to the bag. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. First and second, 1 away. Ruth now at the plate. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. A laser into the outfield. Tags up from second, heads to 3rd. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. Bottom half of the 5th, and the River Cats batting.
Hoo-yah! 0-1.
And the curve drops in there for a strike. Clearly, he's
0-2.
confident in his breaking ball in this one. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Now here's the 0-2. On a line for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. So digging in, Vaughn Brown. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
On the ground to first. Off balance speed, there's one. But safe at first, it's the fielder's choice. Stepping to the plate for Sacramento, Logan Porter. Grounded out the first time. And swing and a miss. He's clearly willing to swing at that pitch low in the zone. The pitcher has to notice that. If he does, he's got a better shot at inducing the double play. Here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now 2 down. And now Sabine Sabalas, 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. If he's going to try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Back-to-back Ks. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. 2 away. Runners at first and third. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He's already homered in this ballgame. And he grounds it to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. 9, 1, and 2 hitters scheduled to hit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the dish, Quinn McDaniel. That one fouled off. Pop-up, foul on the right side. Pareda on the way over. Puts it away for the out. Next up for the River Cats, Oslavis Basabe. And that's in for a strike. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Line, and that's a base knock. So 1 on now with 1 away. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner into center. Nice rip. Stepping in, Grant McCray. Foul ball there. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Wow, he really got away with a mistake right there. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up.
1-2.
This one's in the dirt. Struck out swinging. Swing went right over top of the curveball.
Now batting, first baseman
Bryce Eldridge digs in now. The split numbers between June and July there. Right through there for a strike. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. There in plenty of time ends the inning. So another.
Now pitching for
We're back and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Colin Palous. This is the 60th appearance he's made this year on the mound. This organization knows he's a tough arm out of the pen. Ground ball, right side. Picks it up. In plenty of time to first. That's some excellent range he showed at second base on that play. He had to go way into shallow right field, then get into a good position to throw first for the out. Very impressive. Ruth with a solid two-way performance in this ball game. Not much to complain about here. Maybe it wasn't the most explosive game on either side of the ball, but he held his own. Babe Ruth is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned Babe Ruth, the next to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
The designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Swing and a rocket. It's carrying. 2 down. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. On the ground to the right side, Eldridge takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits. Base is empty with 2 out. Babe Ruth will hit next. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. Powers this one out to right field. A solo shot, and they're on the board. It's a 2-1 game. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in for the Aviators, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Hit hard, that gets through. The tying run is aboard. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this, Babe Ruth is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth. Blasted a solo homer yesterday. The only run they were able to score in that one. Wallops this one out towards right center. That one hops against the fence. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. The tag at third, and he is out. Runner on at third, 1 away. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Holds it down. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 3. We're in the top half of the 5th. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Babe Ruth. Swing and a drive. It's off the wall. Around first and digging for second. The throw in. Not in time.
No,
that's a leadoff double. Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. So up next, Babe Ruth. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Swing and a high fly to left. Makes the catch, inning over. Time to stretch. The Aviators out front, 5-1. Two outs and a runner at first. Next up for the Aviators, Babe Ruth. Ground ball to second base. Costs. Play made. That ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Babe Ruth is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Las Vegas Aviators. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Babe Ruth collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Lucchesi, a tall lefty, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Slides, but can't come up with it. Lead runners around second, throw into third. The throw won't get there in time, and now they've got runners at the corners. Great job going first to third there, but excellent directional hitting by the batter, too. With the runner on first, you've got a larger hole on the right side of the infield. Nice job. Oh, and now this one is crushed way back there, and it is gone. That's gotta feel good. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add on. It's 2-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. And there's a nice milestone for him to celebrate. 20 home runs in AAA. Nothing like some validation that you're doing something right. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Ruth, already a homer for him in this one. Swing lifted to left field. Pretty deep. Got it. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth. And he's already gone yard in this one with a solo homer in the 3rd inning. We'll see if he can launch another one out of here. That one is absolutely pummeled. Out of here. A 2-run shot, his 2nd of the night. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Seems safe to say that he got what he was looking for on that pitch. Great job to square it up and send it out.
Now batting.
Digging in for the Aviators, Babe Ruth. 2 home runs under his belt already in this game, most recently in inning number 6. Now he's looking for his 3rd dinger in this spot. This crowd should be on the edge of their seats. And a high fly out to center, Brown. And that's that. 1 runner left aboard as they can add on to their 5-0 lead. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. Babe Ruth, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Babe Ruth. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Late swing, fouled to the left. Ruth hit a couple of homers in his last game. The 0-1. In the air to the right. Pulls it down for the catch. 1 down. Nobody on and 2 outs. Now a chance for Babe Ruth. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. Blasted that one out of here. Up to 5 homers in the series. And they add on. It's 3-0. He should be smiling big after that homer, and why not? With that one up in the air, it was in doubt until the last second. But as soon as he was sure it wasn't foul, he knew he'd get a jog around the bases. Ruth, in the box again, takes a strike. In the air, out towards right center. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder.
All set to start the 9th inning in this one. And now the DH, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Left field, Pomares on the move. Pulls it in, there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 31, Carlos.
Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end.